Summertime in D.C. means people are hitting the streets for those joy rides. You've probably seen them, ATVs and dirt bikes just zipping through the city.
Yeah, but then there are the street takeovers, and we've reported on these kinds of gatherings for years. You got groups of riders, they take over the roads, they blow through red lights, and they ignore traffic laws.
So our Matt Gregory went to find out what D.C. police can do to crack down on these illegal rides and keep the rest of us safe.
All right, today, D.C., I want to know what's on your mind.
I was out a little bit, maybe till like 9 o'clock.
This is Andrew Holmes. He said he was out on U Street one night when...
You know, you had all the ATVs taking over the streets.
How many did you see last night?
Oh, 20. And they drove right around me, not paying attention to red lights. A little intimidated just because of the numbers of them.
And he wants to know...
When can we get the ATVs off the street?
As we've reported in the past, the takeovers happen on the streets, sometimes the National Mall. Summer is a hot time for them. So ATVs and dirt bikes are legal on the streets of D.C. But MPD Traffic Sergeant Terry Thorne says they still have rules they have to follow.
They will get a ticket or, arrested based off of whether it's reckless driving or not. So riding down the sidewalk, running towards vehicles or running towards pedestrians on our sidewalk becomes reckless driving.
However, Thorne says don't expect officers to chase them. It's not department policy and
unsafe for almost everybody on our roadways. But we tactically have means of getting them stopped.
Thorne says when MPD tracks a large number of these vehicles coming through the city, they try to follow and maintain safety for everyone. But Thorne says the best way to stop street takeovers is to prevent them before they even start.
So multiple times a week, usually one day work, one evening operation, we do what we call unregistered vehicle enforcement. And that's where we go out and monitor, stop, and educate the vehicles that are out there that aren't registered properly.
In the past, the D.C. Council has ratcheted up penalties and fines, even jail time for illegally driving ATVs, mopeds, and dirt bikes. But one bill did fail back in 2016. It was a bill that would have made it illegal to sell fuel to ATVs and dirt bikes. Now, the city of Baltimore does have a law like this, but here, it never passed. So back to Andrew's question, essentially, when will D.C. be able to stop these ATV and dirt bike takeovers? Well, it's going to take a while because it's a multi-pronged approach. There's the legislation, the enforcement of that legislation, and as D.C. police pointed out, prevention is the most effective. In D.C., I'm Matt Gregory, WUSA 9.
Yeah, and D.C. doesn't stop there. Police usually release pictures of the riders after the events, then continue to pursue the investigation.
All right.